Okay, so that's the first layer. So I'm going to take a bit more of this and I'll go to my smaller brush now. And I want some sort of going down like that way, I think. Might even get covered over this. I like that bit of blue coming through. Right, so that's that for a minute. I'll dry that off and I'll get some stains on then. Okay, let's see what happens now. I want a bit of light background. I don't want anything. I'm not going to use sprays actually. I'm going to use these because I'll have a bit more control, because I want sort of some watermarks here around there. So I'm going to use these. I'm going to start with this one, I think. And it'll be interesting because I haven't used these very much. Okay, and I do want it quite subtle, so I'm going to just do this for a minute. I can always add more, yeah. That. Oh, what colours did I choose? Mermaid Lagoon, Fossilized Amber, Twisted Citron, and Cracked Pistachio. Alright, let's have a bit of water. Oh, didn't add no yellow, did I? Yeah, darker, slightly darker green maybe we need, because that Twisted Citron is very similar to the yellow. Okay, but that's all right. And that green is quite light. Right, I'm gonna blend out the blue, yeah. And mixed with yellow, it will go green, as you know. As a lot of you will know, do your colour wheel. I mean, there's loads of crayons out there. There's the neon crayons. Is it Neo? Oh, I can't remember the name of them. I used to use them all the time. I love them for faces. They've got some really good shades. You've got gelatos, you've got watercolour paints. You could do this with anything. Yeah. It's looking okay. Right, I think I need a little bit of pink in there. So let me try that. And then I'm going to get some pink, I think. As you can see, it's telling me here a bit of pink. And I will be adding a little bit of white as well after, but just so again. But I'm definitely going to follow this little bit of pink here. There's a bit in there. And I might put some down there. There's a bit there. Okay, and here. Do a bit there as well. It's not overpowering, and that's what I wanted, so that's great. I can rub that right out if I wanted to. I'm just gently going over it. I'm actually liking the way that's going. Right, and I'm going to get my coffee mixture out here. Not sure. Just spray that on up. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Just going to get a bit there. Okay. It smells like fairy liquid because I think I had a big, really dark mixture of some fairy liquid that I'd done some bubble painting with, and I didn't want to waste it, so I put it in there. I can smell fairy liquid. Yeah, okay. Then I'm going to ink around the edges, and I want that to bleed through as well, sort of. So you'll just see what I do. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing until I do it. So. Right, that's dryish. So now I'm going back to the gesso. Okay, I want a little bit of negative space. So what have I got? Vintage photo here. Okay. I'm going to go around the edges. Let's just see what happens. Again, we can always add water. There we go. It might be a little bit yellow for Yvonne. It should pick up on some of them creases in that paper, which is great. That's what I want. So there. Just tone down that yellow a bit. I've got a bit of ground espresso. I think I need to go a little bit darker around the edges. May even have to go to the next one. Let's have a look. I sort of not sure about this bit here, but then that bit might be covered up with an embellishment, so we'll leave that. And I'll get the water. Okay, it's all nice and dry, and I think I'm going to do something like this on. I do want a bit of stenciling around though. Yeah, and I've got some a number stencil and this one, and I think I'm going to use my Payne's Grey acrylic paint actually for that. This was something that I've done earlier. There's videos on it when I've embossed these. So you might have seen me do those, emboss some butterflies. That's turned out really nice. This is just a bit of dyed fabric with that, you know, piece of hessian stitched up there. That's art, because I actually fancy putting art has no rules. And I've got a stamp that says that. And I thought, well, I'll take off the art and just has no rules on it. So that is sort of maybe how it's going to go. Not sure yet. Okay, I mean, that might even go up there, I don't know, but I'm going to use those, I think. We'll see. And that's still there. So I thought I was going to dot a bit round a bit of this under that. So I'll get on with that. Let me do that and check it was there. I do like Payne's Grey instead of black sometimes, so. And this is my favourite Tim Holtz stencil. Most probably know because I use it all the time. And I need a sponge. Let's have a look. Oh, got one. Okay. Just get some, load the sponge up first. Okay. Shall I start on the back just in case it's too heavy or... That's it. Right. I don't know whether there's a stamp there or not, that's all. I've got a big number stamp. I might try that. So it doesn't work, we can always gesso over it. Sometimes stamping on this sort of thing doesn't really work that well. Let's give that a bit of work in a minute. So. Right. Oh, I'll tell you what I've got. I've got this on tissue paper if need be. Right, where's that going to go? I might have that. Cut that out. This is just the Tim Holtz stamped on some like, oh, it's like tissue paper, but you can get it wet and it don't dissolve, but it's still, you can't see the, you know, background. It's really good stuff. I'll link it below because I got it off Amazon. It's called Wet Strength. That's it. Wet Strength tissue paper. It's brilliant stuff. All right, let's have a look what I got. I've got this original thing. Yeah, I just stamped them all together. I used my stamping platform, put it all on there. It's all still together. I used to break them apart and then take the backing off, but I don't now. I keep all these little ones together. And there. Right, let's put these in. Dot it around. Right, I've got my Tim Holtz stuff here somewhere. There we are. Got the collage mediums really quick, so I use that. It's quite good as well, that stuff, because it doesn't, you know, if you do that and you want to move it, use tissue paper is usually already dissolving, isn't it? Well, that doesn't do that, so you can, like I say, I've not stuck it down totally, but you can pick it up and move it, and it's good, and it disappears. Just okay, I think I'm there, okay, and I'm going to use that down here and a little bit coming out of here, and I'm going to use that big number stamp there. All right, what am I using? The VersaFine on this one. It's which is permanent, isn't it, that one? Yeah, pigment ink. Yeah, that'll be all right, I think. Out come the gesso if it's not. Okay. I thought I'd missed a bit, but it's actually the texture of the stamp. Oops. think about there. Should have put this on a block, really. Never mind. Let's get that down. There we go. Hold it there for a minute. Perfect. Yeah, lovely. Moved a bit. Right. Okay, that's that. Oh yeah, we want some of that, don't we? On there. So I usually get so mucky when I stamp. Is that one there? No idea where that one come from. Sorry. That's one of my old ones. And I don't want to mount that because I want control over it. So let's start there first. I think we're right. Okay. And can have a little bit of text. I might just use this Diddy one. You see what I mean? Oh yes, that is me. Right, I'm gonna just heat set that a bit. Just think it's a little bit heavy in that area there. I know that's the back, but I still find it a little bit heavy for me. So you know what I'm gonna do, and it's good for you to see this. So what I do, and that black one here is actually, I'm gonna just put a bit of gesso over that because that's quite bright as well. There we go. Blend that out a bit. That's better. Yeah, it was a little bit. What's hanging around? Look. So that came to the top, so it looks like it needs to be used. Right, I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. Oh, mustn't forget that either. So I quite like that there. Okay, that's where I'm putting that little bit that found itself here. I'm gonna add, oh, I did, just because I dropped this down a little bit to stop it going on there so much, I added a little bit of stamping just there. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of green, okay, in places. So I haven't sealed anything yet, so I can rub that out a bit. green. A little bit of green here as well. This is, looks like mowed lawn, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I am right. Tiny bit of blue. What did we use? Mermaid something, didn't we? Mermaid Lagoon. Here we are. This is paper that I'd done ages ago. It's watercolour paper. Okay, so I'm going to go over the distress glaze. Brilliant for this sort of thing. Okay, absolutely brilliant. And you put it on, it's, you know, it's quite a big area this. I only usually use this on little areas, but we do want this to be sealed. Yeah. So I did have another one of these somewhere, but I couldn't find it, so had to open my new one. Can't beat it for these distress stains. That stuff it is actually quite amazing. There we go. Right, now let's stick that on. I've got the stamp and I as well. What I might do, right, okay, and that was going, sorted that out. Right, I think I want art has in there, just down there, and then no rules down that bit. I think that's what I want. This is had it. Well, that's not too bad because I can draw around that anyway. It's fine. Yeah. Let's have a bit of coffee stained card or paper or something. Cut the blend in. I'm going to do it all. I might have to cover that other one as well. So make it look the same. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I think we'll cover that over. Just going to ink around that. That would annoy me. I know I could draw around it and things like that, but I thought, do you know what? I'll just stamp it out and do it that way. And it stands out a bit better, if anything, anyway. There we go. So it's actually worked out better because that stands out more. I'll do this first just in case it all goes wrong and then you haven't wasted it on your journal cover. And I'm going to stitch all the way around in black. I wouldn't normally stitch until I've done the inside of the journal, but I don't mind double stitching around because I think that looks nice anyway. And I'm going to stitch around this as well on there. Okay, right, I've finished. So what extra did I do? I haven't done that yet. I'll do that in a minute. I put that was left over from here there because I thought that looked nice in the back. Then I put a butterfly. I did put a bit more blue because there was hardly any blue on here, and I used the Tim Holtz Blue Lagoon thing, so that brought that blue into the back. Put that up there because I thought it was a little bit empty there, and this was a little bit lower down than I should have done. It's, you know, so that sort of hopefully has balanced that out a bit. It could have done with coming up a bit higher, but that's okay. And I just stitched them on when I stitched around there, and because I'm not sure how this glue works with this Tim Holtz stuff, I stitched in areas, okay, just to tack it down. I didn't want it all over, and I've done a bit here. That's all I done. Oh, put that there. That was a bit, oh sorry, excuse me, I'm yawning. That was a bit I had already cut out, so I put that there. Then I stitched, I mounted that butterfly onto a little sort of, it's like 1mm foam, 2mm foam. I get it from these stamps I make. Okay, so I just mounted it and then cut it out of there. And then I'm going to glossy accent this butterfly and this word. Okay, but I'm actually going to stick this word on with glossy accents as well. I'm hoping it'll stay still for me to put the stuff on. Only because of the dent in here where I've stitched it. I need to fill a little bit of glue and glue in there. Okay, right, that'll be all right. Now I just leave it exactly where it is. Okay, but what I will do is make sure it's flat. I will put that there, and I've got a couple more. Springing up a bit. There we go. Okay, and I'll dry that overnight because I've finished now, and then what I will do is show it tomorrow. I haven't done the pages yet. Well, they're all ready, but I won't do the inside yet. Okay, so I will be back soon. Bye. So it's all done. Okay, they turned out nice. There, and I've done that one there, so that matched the one that was heat embossed. Okay, so that is done. All right, and what I will most probably do when I do the journal is I might put fabric underneath, then I'll put a bit of paper on, you know, like I got a bit ready actually. So I might put fabric down first because I actually feel like I want some raggedy bits coming out of here. Okay, and then I will put this over the top, I think, because that's quite nice, and it goes with that, I think, for sort of arty journal, really, mixed media journal. That's what we're doing. So okay, and I thought I would just show you how I finished off this journal. I've done for Yvonne. Hope she likes it. It's quite colourful, but I just thought, well, you can take this off if need be, if you don't like it. Yeah, we just went on 10 pages, but I think mine ended up a little bit more because I never counted. I never counted these because I just think not really pages, are they? But yeah, I showed the process of this, so I'll just pop in this video on the end there. All right, and I've actually gone over with some acrylic wax sealer as well. So, and I made a bit of a boo-boo, but I've worked it out. I covered it up well. Okay, and it had to be here, didn't it? Right on the front. When I stitched in these covers, okay, I wanted to work from the front. Okay, so of course, and I missed down here. Okay, so what I done then is just went over with some black thread there, which, you know, and I'd gone along twice down here. Okay, made it look like it's supposed to look like that. Okay, and I've done the same on that side as well. All right, so it's sort of blended in. I must just say, yeah, it's supposed to be like that, but that was because it was a mistake. But I actually really like it, and I would do that again. Now, I wouldn't have thought of doing that most probably unless I'd made a mistake. So everything's okay. Yeah, so I really like it. So left it all plain because I thought she could decorate, and this is totally plain. Some brown paper. Yeah. Let's see what she does with that. I would just glue it down. Some gel prints. Oh, I put some Daphne's diary in because it's a, you know, we're doing a swap, so because I know they don't like you selling the journals with their papers in, so okay, straight swap is no problem, no money changing hands whatsoever, and just a piece of coffee stain paper. And I thought, oh, that's quite nice because the blues have gone together there. So yeah, a little bit of old paper. And some jelly prints. That's the original ones, not the copies. So yeah, and that goes together. Oh gosh, I love it. So yeah, it's more for mixed media type thing. That's what we've done. So that's why we didn't have too many pages, because time you bulk it up with mixed media and that, it will be quite fat. So another jelly print there. And I thought these colours went quite nicely together. There. And music paper. Another jelly print. I've done a large pocket here because I wanted to use this bit. It's Hello Fresh. Did I stitch that? No? Okay. I have to glue that bit down. I did, but must have missed it. But that's all right. Just bead of glue on there is all right. And then this side, I flip that over and I've done like a little pocket, but it doesn't have to stay like that. I just thought it looked nice. Jelly print. And that's one of those like book page things. Jelly print. Or that's the other side of the, what should I call it, paper. Daphne's diary. Yeah, I don't subscribe to that anymore because I thought it was a bit silly that we weren't allowed to use it in our books. So yeah, very basic. So it'll be interesting to see what she comes up with, won't it? There we go. There's a little flip out there, some paper, and some Edith Holden. There we go. Okay, and the back. And then I've done her a little goodie bag. I'm not going to take it all out because it actually looks really nice. I've just put some my favourite papers in there. I think that's my last piece. I've used that a lot. Yeah, that green dotty paper. It's really lovely. It's quite special. So, and I put some jelly prints in. A couple of the envelopes that I jelly printed. I think I put some blank tags. Put some of the fabric washi I've done, stamp washi, some leaf embellishments and some dangles there, and some paper beads. Yeah, and a little tag. And there's bits of fabric in here as well, stamp fabric, and a couple of pieces of scrapbooking paper that was just hanging around, but it sort of went with all the colours that I'd done, so I'll put that in as well. And I just put this as an odd bit of snippet that I had left, and I thought, do you know what, that's going on there, and I just stapled it onto the top of the bag there. So yeah, I hope she likes that. I think it's a nice little package, and I shall post that off tomorrow, so hopefully you'll see the video soon. It's just that I can't show it until she's received it. So okay, well, thank you very much everybody, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.